Virtual reality are simulated experiences which employs pose tracking and 3D near eye displays, which allow the customers, which allow the users to have an immersive feel in the virtual world. Now, the term virtual reality was first used in the mid-1980s by Jaron Lanier, who was the founder of the BPL research, and he was also the creator of the first prototype of the virtual reality device. And actually, it was composed of some goggles and also some hands, some gloves that he used to interact with the virtual reality. However, this first device, this first prototype wasn't open to the public. Now, let's talk about the optical advances that actually were happening on the same years, during the same years. And well, basically, those optical advances were intended to move around in the virtual space. And those were thanks to the haptic interaction or to the haptic device. So here comes the question of the $1 million people. What are haptic devices? Haptic devices are all of those instruments that are used to interact with the virtual objects in the virtual spaces. So now let's see, when was the first virtual reality device open to the public? It was created by the NASA in the mid-1980s, and this first device was called the Virtual Interface Environment Workstation System. And it was basically intended for educational purposes. And also, we have something very important, that it was composed of a head-mounted device with some gloves which enable the haptic interaction. Now, let's talk about the metaverse. The metaverse has two definitions. The first definition consists on the colloquial one, which is like the most spread in the virtual environment and on the online uses. So, what does it consist of? The metaverse is basically a network of 3D virtual worlds which actually enable the social interaction. It's like a social media, but in a 3D virtual world. Now, we have also the second definition, which is given by the futurism and the science fiction field. And basically, they say that the virtual reality, the metaverse is an universal and also an immersive virtual world which can only be accessed through virtual reality and augmented reality devices. Those are the two definitions that we have about the metaverse. So now let's